Hey guys, welcome back. We've got another question. This is a shock to me. We've got a parabola in the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. It has x-intercepts of -3 and -2. Find the rule for this parabola if it passes through the point 1, -24. We've got three unknowns. We don't know what a is, we don't know what b is, and we don't know what c is. We need to find them. We have three pieces of information that are missing, but the question has given us three pieces of information. An x-intercept of -3, an x-intercept of -2, and a coordinate 1, -24. We've got three pieces of information and three missing values. We can work this out. So we've got the equation y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So, for these x-intercepts, what is an x-intercept? Well, an x-intercept is when y equals 0. So these values here, their coordinates, they're actually -3, 0, and also -2, 0. So we've really got three coordinates to use here to find out a, b, and c values. So, if I sub in -3, 0, let's see what happens. Y is 0, and I will get a open bracket -3 squared plus b -3 in brackets plus c. I can expand this a little bit. -3 squared, that'll give me a 9. 9a. Be very careful, your 9s and a's look different. b times -3, that'll just give us -3b plus c. So I've used one of my coordinates, -3, 0. I can use another coordinate, -2, 0, and I'll just do that here. 0 equals a, open bracket, -2 squared plus b times -2 plus c. I can expand this a little bit. -2 squared, that will give me a 4, so it's 4a plus -2b plus c. Nice. We've also got one other thing we can sub in, this one, -24. So -24 is my y value, and I can sub in 1 for x. So a times 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c. So I could get -24 equals a plus b plus c. Okay, that's pretty good. Right now, though, we've got three equations and three unknowns, a, b, and c. What can we do? Well, another way we could approach this question is because we know the x-intercepts, we know how we could factorize this. But I'll leave that up to you if you want to try that out. We've got three equations, three unknowns. What can we do? We can make some of these equations equal each other. We have 0 and 0 here, so we could make both of these equations equal each other and see what we get. So we could write 9a, you know what, I'll call this equation 1, this is equation 2, and this is equation 3. I'm going to make 1 equal equation 2. So 9a minus 3b plus c equals 4a minus 2b plus c. So I could minus c from both sides, and I'll be left with 9a minus 3b equals 4a minus 2b. What can I do then? I could get my a's and b's on the same side. So I could get, I'll minus 4a from both sides, and I'll be left with 5a minus 3b equals -2b. I could add 3b to both sides, so I'll be left with 5a equals -2 plus 3, that's just 1. So 5a equals b. So now that I know 5a is equal to b, I could sub that in somewhere and keep working it out. Let's try it out. Now I've already used equation 1 and equation 2, and I eliminated the c value. So maybe I could use this piece of information which I got from 1 and 2, into equation 3. So let's try that out. So we want to sub 5a in for b, so this b we just replace it with a 5a. So negative 24 equals a plus 5a plus c. So negative 24 will equal 6a plus c. What can we do with this? Well, we could get the c by itself because that's just a single letter. So we could write it as negative 24 minus 6a equals c. That's a letter A, you'll have to trust me on that. Okay, so we've got another letter by itself, which is just c. Maybe I could combine this piece of information and this piece of information into, I don't know, equation 2? Because if I replace b with a, then I've gotten rid of b, and I'll have 4a minus something with a. And if I replace c with something with a, then everything will be in terms of a. A is the only letter left. So let's try subbing everything into equation 2. So 0 equals 4a minus 2b, and remember b is 5a, so I'm just replacing the b with 5a, plus c. So plus, and c is negative 24 minus 6a. And now a is the only variable. I can work this out. 0 equals 4a minus 10a minus 24 minus 6a. Okay, this is looking pretty promising. 0 equals 4 minus 10, that gives me a negative 6, and I'm doing a negative 6 as again, so all of these a values combined, that'll give me negative 12a minus 24. I can rearrange this, add 24 to both sides, and then I can divide both sides by negative 12, which will give me a negative 2 equals a. Okay, nice. What's next? Well, because I've got my a value, I can sub that into here to get b, and sub it into here to get c. So I'll do that over here. 5 times negative 2 equals b, which is just negative 10, that's b. And over here, negative 24 minus 6 times negative 2 equals c. Negative 24, negative 6 times negative 2, that's a positive 12. Equals c, and negative 24 plus 12, that's just negative 12 equals c. So now I've got all of my different coefficients. I've got b, I've got a, and I have c. And remember, it asks us to find the rule for this parabola. So not just the a, b, and c values, but we need to rewrite the rule using all of these values. So y equals negative 2x squared minus 10x minus 12. And that's our final answer. There may be other ways of approaching this question. Please, if you see a different way, try it out and let me know how you go. But that's it for now. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.